Hi, I'm Scott Baldridge, and today I'm going to show you the studio that Shay and I put together for Geometry and Topology Today. Here you see us making the acoustic installation that that'll go on the walls of our studio. And the way you do that is you go out and buy Owens Corning 703, and they're 2-inch thick pieces. You see them right over on the right, where I'm putting together the frame around one of the pieces of insulation. What that'll do is that'll dampen the sound inside the studio. So it turns out that people will forgive a lot in terms of the video quality, but they won't forgive bad sound. So it's really important if you're building a studio to get the sound correct. Now, to do that, we need to eliminate the echo, which bounces back and forth on the walls as the speaker speaks. What we're doing is creating panels that are going to dampen the sound bouncing off the walls. And now you see that we've got 4 or 5 of these put together, and all we're doing is taking 2-inch by 1-inch thick pieces of wood, making frames and gluing them together using 3M 77 spray glue. Now you see us putting together the burlap cover over each one of them. And all that is we went to the store, bought some black burlap. It's really inexpensive, and stapled it to the wood frames that we created. And then we take some of that 77 spray glue and glue up and make the burlap tight around the insulation. What you get at the end of the day is really quite a nice looking board. And now you see that we've got all of them done, and we've got them all lined up along the walls of the studio that we're creating. And the first thing we're going to do is put on top acoustic foam tiles, which are basically called sound wedges. And we're putting them on top to get so that the sound doesn't bounce off the ceiling, ricochet on the wall, and then come back into the mic, giving it kind of a echoey effect. Here you're just seeing us go through this as fast. This actually didn't take very long, and you can see it just pops right up. And all we used was just tacks. Next, we're hanging the sound insulation on the walls, and as you see, the burlap actually looks really nice. It has a slight smell at the beginning, but after a while, the smell of the burlap goes away. Next, we're putting in acoustic foam bass traps, and those are the wedges there that you see. You need to only put a couple of them up, and they only have to be at the same height as what the speaker speaks at. The speaker is speaking in our studio towards that door, and that's where the bass traps have to go. So you don't have to put it all the way up and down the corner, but just in that height level. And we put in a couple more of the acoustic foam tiles along the bottom. And finally we put in the sound curtain. And here it is. This is it. So the camera that's shooting will be exactly. There you go. Now let's talk. So it's so quiet. I know. Beautifully quiet. And here's the camera. Oops. Next, we'll look at how to build a light board. We've bought a Z-frame, which is just a clothing rack for about $80, and that's the frame. And then we bought some plexiglass. And the great thing about plexiglass is that you can cut holes into it, drill holes. And so what we've done is drilled holes and used zip ties, and put zip ties all through the holes and into the plexiglass. Hi. We now have our studio completely set up, and believe it or not, we also have a way of writing. Which one works the best?
I think the orange and the pink work the best.
Orange and the pink. Let's try the orange first. We now have a way of writing on the board. So if we go like this and we look right at you, we can say geometry and topology today. And now, what else do we want to try? You said the pink?
I think the pink and maybe the blue.
Ooh, we'll let Austin try the blue.
You want to try writing your name?
Try writing your name. There you go.
Good job, bud.
All right.
Okay. My turn for the pink.
You get to do the pink.
All right. What do you think?
Pretty cool?
Yeah. You want to turn?
All right. Let's everybody wave goodbye.
Wave bye-bye, bud.
Bye.
Bye.